What's the crack? You're watching the Labtv. I am Bubba Shakespeare, and we're here with Stephen Murphy, who's a decent fiend, and he's going to answer some questions that we ask him. And I have them on my phone, that's why I'm looking at it now. So, what is the crack?
Not much, chilling there.
Are you well?
I'm well, I'm good.
So, just tell the people a little bit about you.
So basically, I'm Stephen Murphy. I make music, I make sick house tunes. That's pretty much it.
And do you know what? They're as sick as 2 small hospitals. Really sick. So, do you produce your own stuff?
Yeah, well, yeah, all my own stuff, but I do remixes as well.
Yeah.
But it's pretty much my own stuff, if you want to look at it that way. But I have some original tracks and stuff, but my remixes is what I'm kind of know.
What, so what genre are the remixes?
House music, deep house, tech house, whatever you want to call it. Well, more of kind of commercial house, I guess.
And what inspired you to do those kind of tunes?
Just because it's what I listen to, and like that's what I kind of, yeah, that's just what I listen to mostly.
When did you begin, or when did you realise, oh, this is something I want to do?
I don't know, like, I mean, 3 or 4 years ago, I think I kind of looked up like how, like, because I just listened to music for like 24/7 every day. And I looked up like how can you make music, so I didn't even know anything. I was like 16, I don't know how crap worked. So I looked it up and then downloaded FL Studio. Probably a few people know it, but I downloaded that and then literally just started making music, started messing around. So it's been like 4 or 3 years now, and yeah, in the past kind of year started doing the remixes. Like I think last month, a year ago, I did the remixes, and yeah, it blew up.
And how do you get so many views on all your videos?
I literally don't know. Like I didn't even notice it till a few months ago, when I kind of noticed, oh yeah, you know, maybe 500,000 is pretty good, like with no label behind me or like kind of no promotion company pushing it, just being uploaded on YouTube by a channel. I didn't know what was going on, to be honest.
That's class.
Yeah.
So were the hits all coming to your own personal page?
Well, like what I do is I do the track and then get a preview of it ready, put it up to Facebook, on my Facebook page as a video.
What is your Facebook page?
Stephenmurphymusic, simple, you just look it up on there. And yeah, I put them up there, and I think kind of like, you know, like I leave them up for a day and then come back and it would have like over 100,000 views on my page. And I was like, something's going on here, like, and it would have like 3,000 likes and stuff, and it was just like really weird. So then the channel, I get in contact with them, send them the track, and then they'd upload it, and then I'd be like full version out, and people just go to the YouTube video, and I think that's where all the hits are coming from.
Wow. So what you're saying is the first time you put something up, you just put it up for the crack.
It was my Justin Bieber remix, alright, yeah. That was the first one I put up on my page. The first remix I did was my Justin Bieber one. Yeah. I just put it up, and I was just like, yeah, whatever happens, like, because I had it and I was doing nothing with it, so I was just like, I'll just release it, see what happens. And then it started becoming a trend. Started doing them remixes more, and then that's how it happened, like.
That's class. So you put up your first one for the crack, and then a load of people looked at it and listened to it.
Yeah, and then like I did that, and other people started doing it, and then kind of in Ireland now a lot of people do it, so it's kind of, it's like a trend, I guess. A lot of people are following it.
So do you work for any YouTube companies then?
I don't work for any. Like I'm in contact with a couple of YouTube channels, for example Futurism. They're kind of like, all my songs are up there, so that's kind of like where I am right now, Futurism. But I've uploads on other channels as well, but I don't work for any of them. They literally upload my music, and that's it. It gets views, and I get followers and recognition and stuff like that.
So you're building a fan base online through it?
Pretty much, yeah. Like, and I'm like, I was blown away, like, because on my SoundCloud I've like nearly 13,000 people. It's the same thing. It's SoundCloud, Stephenmurphymusic. Yeah. My Facebook, I'm just coming up to 19,000, and that's within the last year. Like, that's when I launched the Stephen Murphy page a year ago, and that's just from people coming from YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that.
Sounds like right before you were born you asked for this to happen.
It must be. No, I think, yeah, I don't know. I think everything in life is kind of like, you know, there's a path, like in everyone.
Yeah, it sounds like this is your path. Because I listened to your tunes yesterday, and I couldn't stop listening. I even found myself dancing for it.
Yeah, I get a lot of messages like that, and it's kind of, I'm just like, yeah, that's, but it doesn't hit me then. I mean, I don't realise that, oh, people are actually serious, or like it's really, it's a thing, like, I don't know.
I'm a fan right now.
Let's go. I'll give you an autograph or fucking whatever you want.
Will you sign my tit?
Say like.
Yes, man. Cut the camera. You're gonna sign the. Say nothing to nobody. So, how do you choose what song you're going to remix?
Yeah, that's like, I have a kind of secret technique, but like I've told so many people it's not secret anymore. I go onto Shazam, you know Shazam.
Yeah.
It's a thing you hold your phone and tells you the song. I go onto that and I check out the charts in Ireland. Shows up kind of what people are like listening to and what they songs want to find out. So there's a chart. It's basically the same as a chart, like online or stuff, like the UK chart or whatever. I look at the top 10 songs and then I see like, I look through them, I listen through them. If there's like a song I like myself, I literally, I'm like, right, people don't want to remix that song, so then I have to either go online and find a vocal first, so I can start my remix, or else I have to make one myself out of the original track.
Tell us about the creative process itself.
Like when I have the vocal and I go to do the song. So yeah, when I have the vocal, I kind of listen through to the vocal and I put down chords. So like I loop maybe like 8 bars of the vocal and kind of like come up with chords in my head and put them down, and then from chords I just build like bass lines, do the drums, and then I just like, it just starts flowing and the whole track just comes together.
What's your favourite part then about making the track? Like,
probably like export, like everyone when you're exporting the track and it's done, when you're just done. Like I don't have, when I'm making a track, I don't have any favourite like whatever. It's just the feeling of like when you have a track done, you click export and it's like it's done. Like.
When I'm making tracks, my favourite part is when I get to use my vocal as the instrument, you know, to fill out the background.
Yeah, like I have stuff like as well like that I like doing, that I kind of do on all my tracks, that like I just like doing them. Like for my build ups I kind of add a lot of reverb like to the master channel. Yeah. So like the reverb is building up on the whole track, and then I cut it off before the drop, so it kind of creates this like massive like roomy effect, and when the drop hits it's like bigger. No way.
This is getting geeky now, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, we better stop if people want to have a clue what we're talking about.
Well, it's all good. Well, people enjoy this too, like they like to hear the other side. For myself personally, when I'm making tracks, like I make like hip hop and R&B stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I like a little bit of dancey stuff as well, but my favourite part is when I'm not musically gifted, you know, so I don't know much chords. Yeah. So I just follow my nose, and I'm a firm believer in letting whatever happens happen. Yeah. I couldn't think about it. It just has to present itself, you know.
Sounds good, like.
So I just follow my nose and see where it takes me. But then there always comes a point where I have to put in, I call them the Bubba-isms. Yeah. It's the vocal in the background that sounds like an instrument. Yeah. You know, because I don't know how to play it on the keys. Yeah. So I just do it with my voice instead, and then put some sound effects on it. But I always get lost in it. About 16 tracks.
Yeah, that's interesting. Like the stuff I have fills up the range. Like for all my tracks, I have in the background, where I can't hear it, I have like vinyl samples from like, they're just like audio samples from a vinyl player. Do you know, the kind of cracking? I have that like in the background. Just fills up the track and gives it kind of old school. I'm going to listen again now to the tracks that with the production head on. Yeah. I was listening this time just with the, you know, I want to dance to this. I wasn't pondering it, but you know what? I'm going to journey with it now and listen and see if I can figure you out as a person through your production. Do you ever find that if you're listening to an artist, you're like, you can identify with them through how they make their song? Yeah, like I know what you mean. There's a certain like thing about it, like everyone's different, I guess. Like. And you feel like you kind of know that person just by hearing how they put the song together. Exactly. Yeah. That's how people's minds are working, I guess. Like. Who do you relate to the most? I don't know. Like I don't really keep track personally of like ongoings like of music, or like I don't keep up to date with like new music unless I'm going scaring stuff for my sets. But like for me, like I think definitely artists like Diplo, who's kind of cross genre, like he can make a house track 1 minute and make like a trap track 1 minute and a hip hop track this minute. He's producing for like Madonna and for Rihanna, all these. He's unreal, isn't he? Yeah, it's crazy stuff. Like the whole gig, he's a Major Lazer, Jack U, like it's crazy. Like artists who can just like kind of cross genre and multi. But as well, there's people just in the house scene who like everyone knows, like Chami, for example. Just like his tracks are crazy good. Chami, Oliver Heldens, a lot of people as well. Phil, a guy from the UK. I don't think a lot of people know him here. He does a kind of lot of re-edits of old house stuff, you know, old classic vocals that everyone knows. He kind of re-edits them, puts it into like a club edit, and it's sick stuff.
Can you tell people who don't understand remixes, right, or who don't do remixes?
Yeah.
Like, let's say, did you ever meet like someone who plays just the guitar?
Yeah.
And then they look at you as if you're not a musician.
Yeah, man, that's the thing. It's annoying because, like, you know, when you look at it, I'm making music on my computer, and some people are like, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
It's like, do you play an instrument? And I'm like, no, but I know music theory. Like, I know what sounds in key, I know scales, I know everything, like pretty much in music theory. And they're like, well, if you don't play an instrument, you're not really a musician. But like, pretty much what remixing is, or making stuff on your computer, is you're playing a piano within the computer, or you're playing a guitar which is within the computer. You put down your notes, your chords.
But you have to know more.
Yeah, it's not just a case of like you go and you press buttons and a track is made like that. That type of stuff really bugs me. Like when people say, oh, and same with DJing as well, when people are like, oh, you just press play and then you wait for the next track and you press play.
That's what I like to call the country DJ. He's just, you know, the fiend
there's a difference between a DJ and like a kind of party mobile DJ.
It's the fiend who's like, I bought decks for Christmas. I know I'm doing the local pub.
Yeah, they're on the mic and they're shouting shit, and it's just
that's alright. Like, that's cool.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's not what we're saying.
But when you're looking at a DJ in a club, like, that's not what it's like at all. It's when you're mixing, you're mixing in key. I do that. You're beat matching. You're changing pitch. It's not just you press play and you press play again.
So personally for yourself, right, when you're DJing in a club, so you've got the headphone on and you're listening to another track while the other track is playing on the outside, and you're matching the beats and the tempos or whatever, or trying to find stuff that match. And do you cross them over? Like,
pretty much like what I do is, like, when the track is playing, the current track, I'm listening on headphones to both of them, and I'm queuing up the next track, and I'm putting it down to the right pitch, bringing it into the right BPM, and I'm seeing as well as a key related to the track I'm playing now. So like, it doesn't have to be key related, but if it is, it sounds so much better. Like in a set, it's kind of like you're having a chord progression through all of your set, which keeps it like interesting, because like when someone's playing the piano, you have an interest because it's a chord progression. It's not just like they're jumping it's not like they're jumping here to there, like it's kind of controlled progression. So with DJing I try to do the same, and I'll be like listening to the track and matching it up, and then just like when it's ready to come in and get changed, like I bring it up slowly, obviously, like filter out the bass, because it's like a DJ 101. You don't have the bass playing when you're bringing in the next tracker, it will sound muddy and stuff. Filter out the bass, bring it up, and then slowly kind of what's the word? What would do? Fade out, I guess, and you just bring the next track in, and then just repeat, do the same thing. But you're constantly working, like you're not just standing there press and play. You're constantly having to do stuff, like you're having to check if stuff is in BPM, in key and stuff like that.
So it is like a music, but you could understand why people who don't do it would think that because when you look at it, the equipment we're using is just like it's a CD player basically. So you look at it and you say, a person who doesn't do it will look at it and be like, oh cool, you can just press play. But if a person knows how to use it, you can use stuff within it. So I think that's always different. It is an instrument in itself if the right person is using it.
Yeah, I guess it could be an instrument. I seen something online a few weeks ago about the CDJ, the thing being an instrument. But you could do loads of stuff. You could put samples in yourself, and you could mess with the pitch. You could reverse it like within the player, so it could be an instrument, like, I guess. It could be a sampler, like stuff like that. Because
I really don't have time for any music snobbery at all. You know, anyone that's slipping down in anyone's nose.
Yeah.
And especially if they don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I mean, usually when a DJ is really good at what they do, you don't recognize what they're doing because it just sounds natural. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, that's the thing as well. Yeah, and when someone messes up, everyone kind of jumps. They're like, whoa! Like no one is kind of like wowed about the fact that like transitions are smooth and everything's so smooth.
Do you ever have this moment in the nightclub where the DJ is playing the tracks and he's trying to mix and match and it's not working?
When I look at it, like, because I'm a DJ and producer, I kind of know like what's going on, and I look at it and I'm just like no, just stop. But other people could look at it and be like, oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
But like from, I don't know, like I mean, I've nothing against anyone, honestly, like who's, I don't know, who's like messing up their DJ set, but you have to kind of have a bit of know about it. Like.
There's one DJ in particular that I hear a lot, and I'll be following his progress because I get to listen to his set a lot, and I'll be thinking, like, he doesn't know this, but this is it's only always within myself. I'll be thinking, and I'll be listening anyway. And over the last 2 or 3 months, I've heard him come on more and more each time. Yeah. Like the first time I heard him, I thought like, oh, it was a little poor. Yeah. And I kind of was like, alright, that's just the way he is. And then the more I listened to him, the more I was like, oh, this feeling is getting better, but it's class.
Yeah, it's class, alright. Like,
it was nice to hear, like.
Yeah, no, it's good to see people like succeed or like that. It's good to like, if someone, you know, everyone kind of starts out of nowhere, I guess, like, so you kind of can't really judge people. Like, I mean, everyone, like, I started out, like, I didn't have a clue about music, whatever, and now fast forward like 3-4 years later, and like I kind of have a bit of know about what I'm doing, but you learn new stuff every day. Like.
Isn't it a better approach, right? Instead of being snobby, if you hear someone who's kind of struggling, it's kind of a better approach to understand where they're at and help them. Like.
Yeah, that's just attitude. Like I feel I'm in Ireland. There's nobody really helping anyone out unless, you know. I don't know. Like my experience anyway. I've like done songs with a couple of producers up the country, and yeah, it was good. Like, it was good experience. We helped each other out, learn new stuff. But there's a few people who just, they don't really care about the scene. Like, they just want to like improve themselves. They don't really care about helping other people out.
It's not about the love for them. It's about their own identity.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, but I mean, everyone would like succeed so much faster if everyone helped each other out. Like,
you know, no true words ever been spoken, man.
Yeah, like
I feel the same, man.
It would be the exact same. Like, if someone helped another person out, they'd be succeeding, and then the chain would just happen. Like, if
you learn too, and you grow more.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you look in the Netherlands, I mean, it's probably like the top country for producing and DJing. They're all helping each other out. Like, they're all like all in contact with each other, sharing.
Sweet.
Info. And it's just here. It's just like you kind of do your own thing. You don't really.
Was the Netherlands like your kind of haven? You'd be like,
it would be yeah. If I could move to a place, it would just be there.
Pour it out there in the universe, man. Ask the universe. Hey, I have the talent. Bring me there. I want to share, and they share. That's where I should live.
There's so much competition. It's crazy though over there.
Maybe you're a light that's supposed to shine there, like.
Yeah, I suppose, but you know, over there as well, they have colleges specific for dance music. Like.
Really?
Yeah, and here there's kind of like in Ireland anyway, there's not that much. You have Pulse in Dublin, I guess. It's crazy money. That's like crazy. You don't have much kind of dance music, but in the Netherlands you have like various places for dance music, like that you can just go study, get your proper diploma and everything just for dance music.
There's something for everyone somewhere, isn't there? Pretty
much, yeah.
That's class. What do you want to tell us about it?
Yeah, November the 2nd, Cypress Avenue. Like my first kind of headline show. Like I've done warm-up shows in the past, like Jenny Green, The Dead Presidents, Second City, as well down in Fermoy and SG1. They were just warm-up shows, so I obviously had to hold back in a sense. But yeah, November the 2nd, so it's this day, kind of next week. It's Wednesday now, so it's gonna be like house music, like the stuff I like, and I'm kind of excited because I can introduce the people who are coming to different kind of music than what they're used to, you know. Yeah. Because like I listen to music, people from like around the world, like France, and house music there is different, and like I listen to music all over the world, and I have like certain tracks which people aren't gonna know, but they're good, and I think people are coming to see me perform, so they're gonna like vibe off whatever I'm playing, and they're gonna be like, yeah, this is like, they're not gonna turn a blind eye to it because, you know, they're coming to see me play. Yeah. And I guess I can express my taste, so it's gonna be exciting. Like, you can get your tickets online. I think there's literally, I don't think there's any left online. They're nearly sold out. There's literally easily under 40 left online. Yeah, quick. So get there quick. Under 40 left online. You can get some in the old Oak as well if you're in town. Under Cypress Avenue, you can go in and just like, you know, hook me up there with some tickets for the gig, and they'll hook you up. But and you're going to witness this man expressing himself, because he is a true artist. Exactly. If you're one of those guitar guys who thinks that instruments are guitars and stuff, and you don't understand the artistry behind it, have you not just heard the way he talks and where he's coming from? Yeah, he true. Is an artist, man, and he really is going to express himself, because the love is there. Thank you very much for the interview, man. You're class, and
I'm going to be at that show, and I can't wait to see you rock it out.
Do man.
It's class. You're all class. Do you have any final messages for the people?
I just, as you said, you're all class. Stay class, like.
Yes, bud.
We keep each other company. Maybe we can be each other's company.